Okay, so I want to wrap up the show for today, so let me move on to SmackDown. That's the last thing we'll talk about. Then we can all go to bed. And then I'll release this for the people in the morning so they can watch our reviews of these wrestling segments, because our review is what everyone's waiting for, really. No one cares about anyone else's. This is the premier wrestling review on the internets. So let's move on to SmackDown from Friday, May 31st. Let's talk about the Bloodline.
Okay, I haven't seen this.
You are recruiting some very violent men into the Bloodline. And all I see are random acts of violence. But I don't see any strategy at all. Just Solo, the strategy has to be that when Roman comes back, we have Cody Rhodes in check.
All right, and this was Solo's response.
Wise man, we got Cody Rhodes in check, and he doesn't even know it.
And then Paul Heyman says, who's we? Like, Paul Heyman is starting to suspect that there's someone else, maybe. But before they even respond to that, Kevin Owens' music hits. Paul Heyman goes out to talk to Kevin Owens, and they have a whole segment. There's one good part where he's trying to tell him, you shouldn't mess with these Samoans, because they're dangerous. They're dangerous people. And KO was like, now obviously, he's here to fight. Nothing scares KO. And this was Paul Heyman's response.
Okay. Maybe I'm not trying to help you. Maybe I'm just trying to save you. You ever think about that? Huh? You ever think of that? Maybe, just maybe, I bet your kids. Huh? You've met my kids, I've met your kids, and maybe, just what? A man can't redeem himself after all these years? How many times have you redeemed yourself? But me, oh no, let's not think that Paul Heyman can ever redeem himself. Not Paul Heyman, not Paul Heyman. He can never redeem himself. Why won't you understand what you are up against with these thugs? Why won't you understand what I'm trying to do for you right now? I am a freaking Hall of Fame wise man, but no, let's the Hall of Fame wise man. No, let's just sit here and think I have some feature, I have some vision for the future of Solo taking over the entire bloodline. Why won't anybody?
He accidentally throws the microphone at KO, and KO is gonna threaten to beat him up, but the Bloodline's music hits. And here comes the Bloodline. Solo with his two crazy, violent, criminal Samoan cousins. And then this leads to the Street Profits coming in to back up KO, and then that leads to a match between the Bloodline against the Street Profits. So, anyways, that Paul Heyman segment I thought was a highlight of the night for me. And then
for sure.
This leads to a brawl and then a match. But anyways, I thought that was a little bit interesting. I felt like maybe there was a moment where Paul Heyman was kind of questioning that Solo's not the main guy or that there's someone else. But Robert, first time you've seen that, but that was a nice little Paul Heyman segment, no?
That was pretty awesome, yeah.